Hey, Ned, it's the middle of the month.
We did it. Is that a thing we did? We've survived the first 2 weeks.
We did it.
Ariel, it's so hot. I'm dying.
No, it's so hot.
It's
so bad.
hot.
Okay, anyway, this is Daily Tips that may or may not help you. That's Ned. I'm Ariel. It's the 15th of the month. It's the 15th of July. And Ned, you have a tip for us to start the week.
Yeah, I do. And this is a tip I tried out the other day, and I really liked it. And so I'm offering this tip to you, Tippendales, as something to try out and let us know how you feel about it. And that's try reading a single news source for an entire day. Don't use Google News. Don't use an aggregator. Pick one news source and just read that for the day. And then maybe change it up the next day. Last week, I did 5 separate news sources that I feel are kind of across the ideological spectrum because I was curious how the world was going to talk about certain things that have been happening in the world that are kind of terrifying. And I found it fascinating, both in terms of understanding things. All 5 reported on different aspects that the others left out. And all 5 had a completely different angle from which they were viewing the information. And when I use Google News or things like that, like everything just feels very distilled down and I don't get a lot of points of view and I'm just like very overwhelmed by where all the sources are coming from. So the tip is try a single news source for tomorrow or today if you're getting this episode early. And then let us know how you feel about it. Ariel, how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about it? I feel it would be hard for me because I get my news through podcasts.
Ah, that is hard. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But I appreciate the sentiment, and that's why this podcast is called Daily Tips that may or may not help you.
We found one that won't help you.
Just one. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with another tip. Until then, happy news reading. God.
Cut is so funny. I'm keeping cut in the episode.